hustling my whole life. I stay hustling my whole life.
Pitchin Grindnin podcast with your host Klassik, Anaya Daffe, and Aaron.
What up? We back.
What's going on?
Been a good minute, but we here.
Yes.
Summer was good.
What's
New
going
season.
New
Pitching
season.
and grinding.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do it this time. No guests. We here, back in full effect. And took a hiatus, but we back. We all doing good, healthy. We back. We doing strong. What's up, y'all?
Man,
I'm excited.
nothing, man. Life be lifing, but I still got life to live, so I can't complain.
Oh yeah.
Well, I got banned from talking shit this summer, so I'm back. You know what I mean? I got an outlet. You know what I mean?
You got banned from talking shit?
No, I'm just talking shit. Ain't nobody banning me from nothing. I'm just.
Do we need to ride at dawn? What the hell?
No, we don't need to ride at dawn. I'm good. But I know you got it, so that's what's up.
I'm just saying. We got a lot to cover, y'all.
Oh yeah.
We got, it's the world.
We got school. We have unfortunate school shootings going on. We got debates going on.
Yeah.
We got, I guess people want Lil Wayne to perform at a Super Bowl. We got that going on.
We got that going on. We just lost Rich Homie Quan. We got that going on.
Lost Beat King.
Yeah.
Batman
Scoop.
I didn't even think about them. When you said we lost someone, I said James Earl Jones.
I was gonna mention him last because he's the most recent out of everybody. Yes. I'm kind of trying to, but yeah, like, man, we've been losing a lot of folks, man.
So that's good that you
and the infamous YSL case. We can't forget the YSL trial. We got to throw that in there.
Throw that in it. Well, I will say this: everybody, watch your health, because the last 3 people that died, it seems that it's either health related. What you put in your body, from food to drugs or
extracurricular activities.
Extracurricular activities,
Yep. Yeah.
Stay away from drugs.
What?
Stay away from
the
drugs.
ones that don't come from the earth.
Yeah. Even though shit that come from the earth will kill you. North Carolina, the Cherokee Reservation, actually started selling marijuana. The line was to South Carolina. They're doing very well. I think me and Klassik, we're going to go for the Fleet Nation India card and have our own reservation.
Let's do it. We indigenous.
Say no more.
We indigenous. Listen. What we gotta do?
You got the Tyreek Hill thing, you know what I'm saying, with the cops pulling him over and like throwing him out his car and
I saw the footage of that.
Yeah,
he's a pro ball player.
Yeah.
Right?
So you don't think that officer knew that he was an NFL player and who he was?
Nah, he was Mexican.
No, I didn't know.
You don't think he knew who Tyreek Hill was?
He didn't know.
Because of the town that it is in, I feel like they're used to seeing young black men in those cars, and I think there probably was a time when they'd be like, oh, he probably plays sports. But now I feel like they probably more so assume that they're in entertainment, like music wise, which is even more of a target if they feel like you're a rapper as opposed to a ball player. Because if you're a rapper, 9 times out of 10, it's like, oh, he's got a gun on him. He's probably got drugs on him. He's probably, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to, oh, he probably plays ball. Now, when they see a young black man, nice $100,000, $200,000 sports car, they assume rapper before sports. I think nowadays
they pulled him over. They pulled him over for speeding.
So they pulled him over for speeding. I don't think they asked any relevant questions, actually trying to build any rapport. I don't feel like they started the traffic stop trying to have any type of resolve or resolution. I feel like they were aggressive from.
Well, they weren't aggressive from the beginning because they
saw. I'm saying like they couldn't see him at first. They just knew it was a car speeding.
Yeah, but they was like, why you put your window back up? Let your window back down. And he was like, no, I'm not letting it back down. So, he kind of instigated it a little bit too. But then But then they pulled him out the car, and then it went they went left with it.
And
yeah, they choked the shit out of him, right?
Yeah,
I feel
they
like,
snatched him out the car.
Did he instigate it a little bit? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But the restraint that I've seen them
they shouldn't have did that.
Right. The restraint that I've seen them have when somebody's being highly disrespectful, cursing them, like the gentleman who I guess the guy was speeding. It was a white man. He was speeding. The cop actually followed him to his house and the guy pulled in the driveway and everything. I guess the cop blocked the driveway. The white man had a stick that he was blocking the driveway. The white man didn't care nothing about what that police was talking about. All he cared about is that driveway was not blocked by the time his wife got home, honey. And he made sure he voiced it. He called that police everything but a child of God, cursed him to the ends of the earth. The police showed the utmost restraint. There were no hands laid on that man. There was no taser. There was no mace. There was no nothing. There was a sir, I'm just trying to give you this ticket. Have a nice day now. Where, I feel like they exercise strength when they want to for who they want to.
Of course.
I know one thing. Cheetah wasn't fast enough to get out that motherfucking chokehold.
Oh no, because they snatched him up. He wasn't getting out that.
He was surrounded.
He went straight on there. He went straight to the ground.
Though. He got resilience. It didn't shake him up. He went to the game. He performed. I'll give him that.
Oh yeah, he went straight to the because shit. He getting paid millions of dollars. He still got
that's a hell of a motivation and incentive.
Because if he had missed the game, he probably would have had to pay a fine or something.
Yeah, but I think it would have been. They would have did something to wash that under the rug or something. Sports teams do that.
Oh, absolutely.
So let's talk about the child shooting, right? So there's a tape that surfaced that the authorities actually went to the young man's house questioning about his threats.
A while ago.
Right.
Before this. And it was dismayed. They was just kind of.
Right. And he threatened or something of that nature to shoot up a school. So one of the police officers that went to the home, there's a video on it. I'm not going to go, blow for blow, but kind of verbatim, like, listen, did you say it? He said, no. He said, I had her. They said you could go tomorrow. He said, I have to come today because this stuff is serious to check it out. And thing is, they do show restraint because I think if it was a child of a different background, that them showing him so much grace and mercy, wouldn't have went that way.
They would have been much more aggressive with the question.
Yeah, much more aggressive and
more vigilant with being preventative and stuff.
Right, and I think the police officer's probably kicking himself in the ass right now because he was on the fence. So he's like, let me give the kid a shot, maybe because he's going through puberty, he's getting bullied, and if you are getting bullied, kids learn how to box and fight.
They don't do that no more.
This AR-15 stuff. The father, somebody's like, yeah, we need more gun control. They do live in the country. People do use guns in the country. An AR-15, it is a good 223 is a good shooting gun. The bullets are heavily available. And the thing is the father at fault? I think, most parents look at their children like angels.
The father was calling him, so he bought him a gun.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, Klassik. It's like, there's a catch-22 to that whole it starts at home theory, right? Because it absolutely starts at home. This boy was getting bullied at school, but then at home he's not getting any kind of support because he's getting bullied by his own
father.
You know what I'm saying? So this is a child, like you said, he's going through puberty. He's technically still a child, and he's like in his mind, he has no safe space. He's literally being attacked by the world. That's how that's feeling, to him. It definitely doesn't justify going to a school and doing what he did. It doesn't justify that. But do I think the parent is to blame in this situation? Absolutely. Some parents are unfortunately, every child does not receive love at home. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's this kind of situation to where like you failed him as a parent, that his dad failed him. You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to be his hero. You're supposed to be the one to kind of boost him up. But I know a lot of Southern men feel that being hard and tough is being supportive. He probably thought that he was building character and when he was talking shit to him, telling him he was a wuss. He probably thought that he was making him tough.
Well, the mother, she called the school, warning that was going to happen. That day, she said it.
Nobody took any kind of precautions.
Nope. They never do. They be thinking
whoever received that phone call, like that entire chain of command.
Yeah, they should be fired.
Oh, definitely.
I feel like they should be fired, and it should be some type of charges brought against them for negligence. And I say that because when a parent, like they hold parents accountable for anything. They are locking parents up if their child got too many days late to school. Mm-hmm. They're arresting parents for truancy, for their child's truancy.
Damn, my parents would have been locked under the jail.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so I feel like if they are holding parents to that type of accountability, these other folks that are responsible for multiple lives of children need to be held to that same level of accountability. When you are getting these warnings, you are getting told by this child's mom, yeah, you don't say nothing. That's ring the alarm. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the moral fabric of the country. Look who's might be president. Good old Donald Trump.
Man, it's scary. I feel like we are living in a never-ending episode of The Simpsons meets the Boondocks. It's terrible. Like, it really, like, this is not a real place. That's how it feels. It's like, this is not a real place. It feels so scripted. I wish it was just a script and, like, give me the red or blue pill or however it works. But now the movie Matrix is, like, even more real than ever right now. Like, that red or blue pill scenario, it's just all seeming, because it's surreal. It's unbelievable.
He fuck around and be president. And I'll tell you one thing, Kamala is a little devil too now.
Oh, okay. I know this is going to be unpopular opinion. I'm about to piss off the ACA women. Y'all know what the ACA women is. I ain't going to say the real, but we're just going to say the ACA.
Okay.
I'm going to piss them off. But, bro, that woman, as much as I would like to vote for someone other than Trump, every interview that I'm seeing, this lady looked like a whole, like, Kamala, we can't take you serious. We can't take you.
Why? What's wrong with her?
When she's talking about the woke.
I don't talk about women. So what's wrong with her?
I mean, none of the questions that she's in. Every time I see her, it's like she is doing a song and dance, trying to more so prove her blackness versus stand on the policies that she's representing. I don't give a damn where you from, where your parents from. What are the policies?
So you don't think as a black woman you'll be more inclined to vote for a black woman?
She not like us.
Oh, well, she tearing him up in the debate right now.
Oh yeah, well she's highly intelligent.
I mean,
and she's speaking her policies right now.
That's the Jamaican woman. I will give that to her. You know what I'm saying?
She's Jamaican. I thought she was Indian.
I thought she was Indian.
Well, so here's the thing. So her dad is apparently Jamaican.
Oh.
Yeah, because they got pictures of her with her grandma in Jamaica.
Okay.
So, but they're not black, and that's what people need to understand. So Jamaica is a country that is a nationality. It is not an ethnicity. Because the picture I seen with her and her grandma, that lady ain't black either.
Well, there's plenty of white people in Asians. I mean,
for sure.
It's a country.
It's a mixture. It's a melting pot.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the line, I think they're probably, they're very West Indian, which is a mixture of African and Indian and whatever else. You know what I'm saying? But I really personally don't care anything about that. I don't like the fact that she changes how she speaks when she's addressing a crowd of black people.
You think she puts a twang on?
She absolutely puts the twang on.
I know she does. And she brings hot sauce. You saw that?
And she tries to describe to white people. It was so cringe when she was talking about woke and woke this and woke that. And I'm like, sweetie, like you could have just left that alone. First of all, it's not for any of us to explain to a non-person of color what being woke is. Either if you know, it's one of those things. What's understood got to be explained. You know what I'm saying?
Does she get invited to the barbecue or no, to the trail ride?
Okay, so I'm gonna say this: if she was to come to the trail ride, people would absolutely show her love, because most of the people at the trail ride are extremely traditional And they are the type of people that are going to be a Democrat because that's what their parents were, and that's what their parents' parents were, and they just stick to that. They don't give a damn who the actual face of the party is. They go with whoever's representing that party. So, could she come to the trail ride? Absolutely, but she can't come to my cookout.
Damn.
I personally, I don't want her or Trump at my cookout. I'm good on either one of them. I really wish we had a strong independent candidate.
Not gonna happen.
And I really wish that everybody would just abandon both of those parties, because I wish they would see that it's nothing but puppet strings being pulled.
I think I'm gonna get involved in politics in a couple of years.
I'll vote for you. Fuck it. Go ahead.
Say no more.
I'll run your campaign. We're gonna run it
up.
Oh
shit.
We need something else. Like I was.
We need something else.
Yeah, I was hoping that Kennedy would really get more support than what he got. Because I mean, let's look at the history.
He's a crazy nut. He be speaking.
He's a nut.
All type of nut stuff.
Listen, it can't be no. We need something different.
I wouldn't support him though.
We need something different.
He is different.
Yeah, he different. He off the fucking earth.
You say he off the earth?
Yeah, I wouldn't support him.
I will tell you this though.
Different is good, but not him.
I mean,
the smartest people now are not getting in politics because they're afraid that their past or anything that they have done 20, 30 years prior will be exposed.
Oh, it's definitely coming up.
At this point, it don't even matter. I don't feel like it even matters. We have a man that's got a federal indictment. Like,
oh yeah, well,
he's different.
He's different.
So I don't give a damn what you did 20 years ago. This man got current freaking charges, and then the judge then said that they not even gonna do the sentencing until after the election. Like, they know this man gonna win, and then be like, nah, he ain't got to do no time. Like, come on, this is an entire setup, dude. Like, this is not a real place. I should have moved to Toronto when I had a chance.
Oh, I could see you in Toronto. You're a Drake fan. Are you a Drake fan?
I don't really care either way. Like,
you don't like Drake?
I'm more of a like, I like the vibe of some of his music, but I've never been like, oh my God, that Drake album's out, or I've never been to a concert. Like, it's not, Okay. My favorite song by him was his first single, that Best I Ever Had. That was my favorite song by him. Like, that's that's my favorite Drake song.
All right. I mean, he make hits now.
Yeah, it's like, I like more of the vibe. I can't say that I'm like a fan of him. You know what I'm saying?
You just like the music he curates?
Yeah, like some of it, not all of it, because some of it I feel like he's a bit of a Beyonce when it comes to him hopping on certain types of ideals, or hopping on certain images that's not necessarily him, but he can benefit from it. That's
he's
why
an actor. He is a thespian. He's an actor first.
He's an actor. And I will give that to him. However, when it comes to certain things, that's why Kendrick Lamar was able to pull his card so hard. Because
I mean, let me keep it a buck. Kendrick Lamar is hot, but that song ain't all that.
Okay, I don't even like the song, but
I don't like the song either.
The things that were the basis and the premise of the song, aside from the things that Drake said he lied about, I mean, he's right. You literally have no street cred, but all of a sudden you became this big gangster, and you talk all this mob talk in your music, and what you gonna do, and you gonna slide on folks and all of this. And Kendrick showed him that you really not that. Kendrick Lamar is not even as big of an artist as Drake, I would say, internationally. However, when he dropped that damn Not Like Us, he had people attacking Drake on his own turf. Like, people were vandalizing this man's family crib and like all kind of stuff over there.
People are just out their fucking mind. The other thing I also think that Kendrick Lamar's performance at the Super Bowl ain't gonna be that good.
Crickets, he's boring. He's a boring artist. First of all,
and I'd say like this, Lil Wayne ain't that much better either performing live.
Well, here's the thing. It depends on what era of Wayne, right? because
I'm talking performance. I'm not talking music. He's got a
but
couple.
the Amelie era of Lil Wayne, Lil Wayne was killing it.
Well, Kendrick, if you've seen the last Super Bowl, he put on a performance. Like, what a performer do. He wasn't just on stage. You seen on his whole performance what a performer or artist does. Lil
You
Wayne ain't
think
gonna
he
do
did a
nothing
good
like that.
job at that last Super Bowl?
Oh yeah.
I don't necessarily advocate for either of them, but I will say that people are looking at Kendrick Lamar right now like he started some kind of movement with that song, y'all. The whatever concert that was that he did, where he did like it was like several days or whatever, and he performed Not Like Us, and all the different guys came out, all the different LA guys, you know what I'm saying, came out or whatever, except for Game. I don't know what his issue is with Game, but Game apparently wasn't invited. But all the other LA guys and bangers and stuff came out, and when he performed Not Like Us, it was like this big thing. They got the basketball player, Westbrook, on stage, crip walking, and it was just, it was a big thing, and it was supposed to be like this beautiful moment for Black men and Black boy joy, and they're all unified and stuff. So I think because of that song, it's definitely overhyped, but for some reason it is just like giving people this sense of like solidarity and movement. I think that's how he landed that. I don't know what other songs he's gonna really perform. He don't really have no bops like that.
He doesn't have any bop.
Yeah, I would much rather watch Wayne because of the catalog. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily
only if he brings out Nicki and Drake.
Well, he had to do that. He was gonna do that.
His Amelie era, Amelie, like that whole era, like when he came, what was that, Carter?
I wasn't feeling that either, though.
Man, he was. Oh man.
He was gonna
I think Wayne is dope, but I wasn't like, oh, Wayne. I was like, all right.
Nah, that's when he was like really dropping his, like he was on fire to me.
To you and a couple other million folks, I was just like, okay.
Well, my thing is, that's because it's in New Orleans. Who said you had to do it? You know how many times the Super Bowl has been
in? It's always in New Orleans.
It's been in New Orleans a million times. Now
I don't. Why?
But I don't know. That stadium is old. That should look crazy. It look like a.
Why do they keep putting it? There's
UFO.
Put it in Vegas.
You seen the stadium before? It looked like a UFO, an old UFO stadium.
I think they're probably trying to just bring revenue.
It looks old. The whole city looks old.
It is.
It's old. That's
terrible.
And it's gonna go back underwater in another 10 years.
It ain't nothing hot about Bourbon Street. Nothing but a bunch of places to eat and a bunch of loud noise. That's all it is. And it's on bricks. The whole street is bricks. That's it.
It's a lot
of about that. Nothing special. But the Super Bowl has been in New Orleans a million times. Just because Rock Nation is in control, everybody think that he's supposed to do certain things. No, you pick what you want to pick. You don't. I mean, obligated to put him there.
Rock Nation's in control, but they also have to, they also have to check with the NFL on who they gets approved and who does it. I mean, it's not.
But my thing
it ain't all Jay-Z, right?
But everybody going crazy. Everybody don't remember when Jay-Z gave like Lil Wayne like $13 million to pay his taxes.
Well, it's not, it's not what you do.
Like, he done did stuff for him. Like, he ain't obligated to do nothing for him.
Like, Lil Wayne could get on that stage and just perform stuff from the Carter 3 album, and the crowd will go wild. Between Mrs. Officer, between Lollipop, Amelie, like, those were all songs, like, as soon as the beat dropped, mugs gonna go crazy.
I think a country artist, because most people that's buying them expensive ass tickets to that Super Bowl, they don't look like us.
Yeah, they don't look like us.
That's a fact. That is a
fact. They don't look like us.
Yeah, they don't look like us.
That's why they could put a Weeknd
there or Bruno Mars or something like that.
I know you do. I figured that. Yeah. I don't.
I want to do a cover of one of his songs.
You should. Oh, speaking of cover, you should. Are you going to start doing music for the trail rides?
I don't know.
I talked to a good friend of ours. His name is Delmatic. And I said, Anaya needs to get on this. He's like, I know.
You know what? I'm glad you brought Delmatic up. So now we can put it on the record. Delmatic said that he was going to get me some production, some Southern Soul production. So Delmatic, if you're watching, I'm waiting.
Probably not. That's all right. I don't watch his show either, but I'll talk to him about it. Yeah, he doesn't watch. He does. Yeah.
I'm gonna make
but
sure.
That's the homie, though.
I'm gonna make sure he get this one. Pressure.
Oh yeah, he could make sure he gets it. That's the homie, but he's not gonna watch. But you do need to get in the studio and definitely make some trail ride music.
So I know I got asked. I was at a birthday party. It was a cowgirl's birthday party.
I got a question about the cowgirl. Did her pants really fit her? She was overweight.
Who?
You say you was at the cowgirl party.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking. Was the cowgirl big as a cow?
No, crazy.
Oh.
Crazy tail stuff. What is he talking about? No, silly. It was her birthday party. And I sang at the birthday party. And so the DJ was like, well, are you singing at the Bull City Cowboys trail ride, the Bull City Steppers trail ride? Are you singing? Like, I'm DJing. I know you singing, right? And I was like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Big up to all the cowboys and cowgirls out there. If your ankles are fat, don't wear them fucking boots.
Oh, they be habitable. First of all, let me tell you something. That's why I don't got no country dude. I'm too little. I'm not big enough.
Why, they fat?
They like big girls. That's like the thing.
Oh,
they like big girls.
If you under 180, you are not a lady.
Well, that is true. That is true. And 2 something, you could do something.
Listen.
3 is all for me, so I get what the boy's talking about.
And if she 250, oh, he trying to rock with it. Like that's wifey.
Look at you. Say Klassik, no.
No.
That's you're not a cowboy. That's why.
I'm telling you, I've literally had dudes tell me I won't big enough. Like,
oh, that's crazy.
I've had them tell me that.
Yeah, that's not nice. That's not nice. We don't critique.
Go gain 35, 40.
Yeah, we don't critique people on looks and weight. We look for the heart.
I feel like it's fair though. You know what I'm saying? Because on the flip side of things, in regular like urban society, it's oh, big girl this, big girl that, and it's they kind of slight it. In the country, it's not like that. In the country, it's like, oh yeah, if you ain't got that little flab of meat.
Oh no, you need that flab.
You know what I'm saying? Like
they good to kitchen.
Yeah, because when I'm gonna show you. No, because when you whip that pot, you need that big tricep. Because Thanksgiving coming. If they don't have that, that makes it better.
He said that makes it better.
No. When they whip it, because you don't have everything. You don't have to use a machine. You got to put love into it, right?
That's right.
Right. But see, it got to jiggle twice.
Stirring the mac and cheese before you put it in the oven. I know all about it.
What's in that cup?
You got a Stanley cup?
Let me tell you, Stanley cups ain't worth a damn.
Yeah, what's up with everybody with these Stanley cups?
Okay, it's first of all,
somebody gave me one at the conference, and I'm like,
first of all, not too much on me. It was a gift because I don't.
Who gave you that gift?
That's a $50 gift.
Oh, your mama loves you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. My mama, don't nobody be buying me shit. Just my mama.
Oh, you need to get you a big cowboy to buy you something.
Not that look though.
Damn.
I should have moved to Toronto.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah. No.
Not that look.
Yeah.
So what else we got on the docket, man? It's been a minute just trying to get the rapport back.
Man, we got so much. Okay, YSL trial.
I haven't watched it.
If they don't let that man go on to the house, man, listen. I cannot for the life of me understand why the state of Georgia have not declared a mistrial at this point. It is absolutely clownery, complete buffoonery and fuckery going on. It's a joke. Like seriously.
Is the kid's street name Woody?
That's one of the guys.
YSL Woody, huh?
Before
you like a comedy show.
Yeah, but he's smart with the law.
Before Woody, right? There were other members of YSL that had already acted a whole fool. There was one guy, you probably seen clips of him, but you just might not have known what it was a clip of, where he's in front of the, you know how they have like the virtual court or whatever? And he's in front of the screen and the judge or like magistrate is talking to him, and dude is like tweaking out in front of the camera trying to act like he's crazy so he can try to plead insanity. Like, it's been absolute madness from the jump. And this trial is still going on. Their key witness is making a mockery out of the entire justice system of the state of Georgia. The DA, I don't know, she got her damn degree yesterday because he be running circles around her.
My thing with that is, though, he said he's going to testify and whatever he agreed upon. Now, what is his? Because he's not doing what they want him to do. Now, what's the consequences for him?
So he still has immunity, and they technically can't really do anything because see, he's smart.
He played him.
He's still telling, right? But most of the stuff that he's telling on himself, and he's owning up to the other things that they're asking him about. And then if he implements someone else, the person that he's implementing is dead. Like,
he's smart. He beat him.
He was like, no, I did that. He was like, me and Threat did that. The dude Threat is dead. It's no different than how T.I., when T.I., everybody like, oh, T.I. snitched. He snitched on his dead cousin. The nigga was dead.
It's not snitching. It's looking for another way out without
anyone being alive in the process. You know what I'm saying? So that's literally what he's doing, and there's nothing really, because he's telling. He's not telling them what they want to hear, but he's putting it on himself. He has immunity, so he's like, "Nah, I did that. I did that." And there's times throughout the trial where he'll double check with the judge and was like, none of this can't be held against me, right? None of this can't be used. And judge was like, that's right. And he'd be like, yep.
I haven't watched it. I'll tell you one thing. Young Thug's been eating good in that fucking prison. And then in that prison,
he looks so healthy. He actually almost looked like halfway decent attractive a little bit because he got some weight on him. He was looking like a crackhead.
So you like a little Young Thug, huh?
No, I still have questions about his sexuality that would bug.
No, he is straight, man. He just played that flamboyant game, that fake pimp stuff. That's real, but that's
no. I know some pimps, and
you sure?
Is he different? That boy different now.
You know some pimps, Anaya?
He probably go both ways.
Not in the court of law, I don't.
Well, I'm about to say, we should have him on the show.
I wonder if he would do an interview.
Of course he would do an interview. He's selling on Capitol Boulevard for $50. He could do an interview with us.
He ain't trying to go to jail.
He ain't going to jail with us.
You know, now they don't charge them. Before, pimps really used to be they were able to elude a lot of criminal charges, and it was always the girls that were getting charged. But now, since this whole like human trafficking thing is like really big and stuff like that, now they're being charged with sex trafficking.
Well, because that's called the Mann Act, right? So when you bring someone across state lines, it's a federal crime. So, or the Mann Act is also known as white slavery. So, yeah, fellas, if you don't pimp, get a trade.
That's how they got Chuck Berry. That's how they locked Chuck Berry ass up.
Who?
Chuck Berry.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, Chuck Berry. Well, he was messing with the 15-year-old when about 4. He was the original R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He was the original. You got that right. He was the original Aura.
But if you want to know something, a lot of people's grandfathers was R. Kelly too. Start checking your grandparents' birth certificate.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, like, everybody trying to act like, man, listen. Man.
You smoking on something, Naya? You smoking?
No, that's incense.
What kind of incense you burn?
You ain't seen me putting that into my lips.
I'm asking you a question.
That's incense.
Where's the cat at?
Man, he right over there, watching everything.
Oh, you got a nosy cat, huh?
I ain't seen him in a minute.
You can't get a boyfriend and you know that with that cat, right?
No, actually, like, so the last guy that I actually like did talk to, whatever, like that, he be having like
that was years ago though.
He be having alliances with them. Like he have a whole alliance, like he be like, homie, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? I think he'd be glad to have some more male energy. If it's just him. He'd be like, homie. And he really just be like, this the homie right here.
If I see a cat, I'm out.
Yeah.
Especially if it's that little fucking orange cat. I'd rather deal with a lion.
He said ain't nothing little.
Oh, he's getting bigger?
He said big orange. He's never been. Y'all always talk about how big he is.
I'm just saying. He's fat.
He is a tomcat, so he has extra.
Oh, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, them feral tomcats be big, you know. They know how to move.
He was feral, like he was feral at one point, and then he just came to my house one day and never left.
He said,
he was like 10 months old.
I did that when I was young. I did that in winter time. I was really thin. I needed a place to stay. It worked out about 9 months. Got my weight up, kept it moving.
You are crazy. So I got my weight up.
Got my weight up and kept it moving. I know what it feels like to be a cat outside.
Man. So, like, I don't know. It's just been weird between the court cases, our president, runner-up or whatever, candidate with all these felonies, and then it's like we can't even. I can't take either one of them seriously. We got Russian, Chinese joint force bomber pilots flying right next to our airspace. Nobody's saying shit about this. They're just practicing flying bomber planes right outside.
Well, I mean, you know, before we go, because you know this was the starter show. We're gonna be bringing plenty of guests on, just getting our chops up. But you know, like I know, if somebody the United States, not a perfect place, but we are safe as all hell. Somebody throw one.
Any other place?
Throw 100.
I'm gonna need for Americans to stop thinking that. Do y'all know how far Russia and China is away from this mother?
Well, Alaska and Russia, you can spit on each other, so quite close.
Hell no. It's still like that close for them to waste fuel to come from over there to over there and be just flying around observing shit while we over here and our vice president having a whole little party, got Megan Thee Stallion twerking and stuff.
We do the same thing. We do the same thing to them. That's why.
Yeah, we have places where they live.
Ever have any one of their leaders been able to sit and make a mockery of, or you might feel like you can take them for a joke. Never has that happened. You know,
how did Megan Thee Stallion look twerking? Did she look good at least? I don't look it. How does she look?
Everywhere you see her, she's twerking.
But I'm just like, why would our presidential candidate and vice president even in it, like, yo?
Well, you know, it's to get the demographic of votes to feel
get the younger people involved.
Yeah, just to get people involved and have
that's all it is.
Feel like that group can have a safe place with her. You know that it's propaganda. That's the same woman that Montel Jordan walked around with 2 women at one time. Remember that?
I feel like she could have just rode the whole AKA lane to get the younger girls and stuff out, because she gonna get the young frats and all of that with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
people follow rappers. Rappers are powerful.
You know, I'm excited. Yeah, she
could have been Glorilla though. Not have Glorilla. Glorilla got more just, I don't know. Megan is just like, come on, she's been too controversial. She got that man over there locked up behind some BS.
Well, he shot her.
Yeah, he shot her.
Allegedly.
What the fuck?
He shot her.
He shot her. I like Tory Lanez. I just think I don't know why he shot her though. He shouldn't have did nothing.
Right.
He did. That girl shot her.
He what?
Kelsey, her and her best friend. And have you seen Megan standing next to his ass? That was self-defense. That girl was drunk. She is a mad, angry drunk. She has the record to show it. It's been proven that she is unruly and rowdy when she drinks. She towers over this man. It was a delivery.
I have so this is my deal. You're right to an extent. So she's rowdy and unruly when she drinks?
Yes.
She sounds Puerto Rican to me. That's fine.
No, here's the thing. I'm glad you brought that shit up, because when Puerto Rican women do it, she's sassy and she's spicy and attractive. But when Black women do it, angry.
Not to me. I don't know.
Angry and unattractive, and we're the angry Black woman.
No.
Yes.
No.
Absolutely. A Black man be like, oh, Spanish women this and Spanish women that. And I'm like, they have just as much attitude as the black woman, yeah, but when she cuts me out in Spanish, it sounds sexy.
Who the hell says that?
There's absolutely a double standard. There's absolutely.
I wouldn't say that.
Who says that?
Yeah, who says that?
A lot of guys have most black men.
So I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna have to change your circle of friends because they don't got a positive mindset.
Yeah.
No, this is not. See, this everywhere.
You ain't never hear, and I'm negative. You ain't gonna never hear me saying somebody cursing is sexy. You out of here.
Yeah.
You gotta change. You know how they say you're 5 friends. You gotta find 5 motherfuckers and say, no, we don't do that.
That propaganda, it's all over the internet.
People on the internet are retarded anyway.
You feel what?
Yeah. We don't do toxic. We have a positive mindset. We value education and family people. We don't like that nastiness.
I absolutely love this new season airing.
I'm as negative as ever, but I'm just saying if we gonna talk serious,
positivity and light and all this.
Okay. Joy.
I mean, you've been burning your sage. You've been listening to your daughter.
I remember I told you my daughter walked in the house one day burning sage, saying, "You're positive." Yeah, I guess that shit is working though, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. I love that for you, dude. I love that for you.
Klassik, you know what to do. How we gonna end this show, man?
We out.
We out. Pitchin and Grindnin Radio. We'll be back next week. Next time we're gonna have some guests. We're gonna get it on and popping.
Oh yeah.
Yes, let's get it.